Hey, my loves, and welcome to the second episode of the Melody Toomer News Show. If you're just watching, I will be mixing entertainment news, LGBTQ rights, some positive affirmation, maybe even some story time. You're going to get all that in this little 10-minute episode news show. So first I want to start off with the fact, I don't know if anybody's heard this, but they've got a new CBS News president over there. At CBS, in charge of news, Madam President, baby, and she is Latina. Baby, stand up, my Latina, because you know I love my Latino and Hispanic family. And for what I understand is she's been working that field, I think, more than 30 years. Baby, she has paid her dues and deserves that job. I gotta say, honestly, when it comes to news and TV shows and even daytime, CBS has always been my favorite network. I mean, I just absolutely love CBS. It's my favorite network. Period. I gotta say, if I have to name my next network after that would be my favorite. Would probably be ABC, and then after ABC would be NBC, and then Fox. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Okay, those who don't know, the Shy season premiere, season 6, received crazy numbers. I think they said 1.8 or something by Paramount, and it's just crazy numbers. But for me, it does not shock me because Lena Waithe, a black queer woman, has just been doing it with the storylines, and I've loved every single season of The Shy, even through all the people leaving, even through all the storylines. To me, every single season had something special to offer, and with this, and honestly, with The Shy doing crazy numbers like this, and it being season 6, I would honestly be surprised if The Shy don't make it 2, 3, maybe even 4 more seasons. It might even make it to season 10 because it's pulling crazy numbers and everybody actually just loves it. And I'm loving everything I'm getting from it. It's just a wonderful show. I absolutely love The Shy. I love that Lena Waithe, has given us like a trans woman love story twice, not once but twice. It's hard to get one in a TV show or movie, but she's given it to us twice. And also the fact that she's giving us a TV show with so many brown skin and dark skin women. It reminds me so much of the '90s when brown skin and black women, excuse me, brown skin and dark skin women were so much more visible than some people try to some people have a problem with brown skin, dark skin women because they have a problem with colorism. And if anybody who says the colorism is not real, you might be a colorist and don't know it. But I absolutely love The Shy. It's a wonderful show. If you have not seen it, please watch it. It is phenomenal. Okay, The Blind Side. So the football player that The Blind Side movie was made out, which The Blind Side, when I watched The Blind Side, when it came out a long time ago, I absolutely love that movie. It's a wonderfully done movie. He's saying now that a lot of what happened in that movie was fake and it was exploited, and that the family that took him in was scammers, and things of that nature. And if that is true, I'm like, wow, that that's crazy if it is true. Um, I, um, I will stay with you on the story, but one of the main reasons why I want to talk to you about that was because when people heard about this, the first thing people said, well, first of all, I will say this: whenever you use the blind side, stop using Sandra Bullock picture. Like, why are you using her picture just because she played the mom in the movie? She played a character in the movie. That's number one. So stop doing that. Number two, people are calling for her Oscar to get revoked or something like that. How are you gonna take back somebody's Oscar because some people scammed and lied in the movie? Sandra Bullock didn't have nothing to do with that. She was given a role. She played her role. She won her Oscar, and that's it. Like, you cannot take that woman's Oscar back. Period. Like let that go. And also, what also got me was I thought about, if this is not true, I feel like we should get a new Blind Side movie. Like, we should get a Blind Side movie of what really happened. But yo, this is just a crazy, crazy situation. I will keep you updated. But I'm like, woo, that is just simply wildin'. Also, I want to talk about the fact that I get so many comments where people say, Miss Melly, why do pronouns matter? And I'll tell you why. For me, I saw a trans woman and she said something about, It doesn't matter. Pronouns don't matter to me as long as the name on the check is correct, and as long as the check cashes. And for me, I will never tell nobody how to feel. If that's the way you feel, that is the way you feel. But I feel like because some trans women or some non-binary people, or even some gay people, queer people, that pronouns don't matter to them, that does not mean that pronouns don't matter to anybody, to everybody else. Because for me, I feel like if someone is transgender and they're a trans woman, they should be identified as that. If they're trans men, they should be identified. If they're non-binary and they want to use they them pronouns, they should have that right. It's their lives. It's shown if someone goes by she, her pronouns, they should be able to go by that. I feel like nowadays we want to tell people how to live their lives when it's their lives. How are you going to tell a trans woman how to live her life if you're not trans? How are you going to tell a black woman to live her life if you're not a black woman? It's just I feel like nowadays we want to tell people what they should do with their lives. And truth be told, a lot of times we have things in our life that we need to get together ourselves while we trying to, talk about somebody else or get somebody else straightened out. It's an old gospel song that says, "Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine." And that is so, so true. Like I feel like for me, I got so much going on in my life. I can't just constantly talk about nobody else because I have things that I'm trying to work on and get my life sorted. And I feel like if more people did that, the world would be such a better place. And for me, I always say, what is wrong with allowing somebody to live their life the way they fully feel like that's who they are? It's their life. It's not yours. So for me, pronouns are just, it's about respect, and it's about respecting the way someone chooses to live his, her, or their lives. Period. And I just think we need to learn to respect people more, and just respect people more. Last night, I also want to talk about this too, because somebody also talked about drag queens. So many times, people have gone around and said, "Oh, drag queens shouldn't be here. Drag queens trying to do this to kids." For me, when I see a drag queen story time, and I've been to a drag queen story time before, the the light in the eye of a child is not looking at that drag queen for who she is. The light in the eye of the child is the creativity that is being sparked in that child, because when a child is younger and they're given creative a lot of creative outlets, it is it gives them the imagination and the vision and everything to just dream big. And a lot of kids nowadays, because of drag bans and trans bans and people not liking people gay and things of that nature, a lot of kids are not able to just dream and visualize. And truth be told, a lot of these kids who need to dream and visualize are not even gay or queer or trans. But when you cut off certain things, you when you cut off a child's opportunity to see other things, you cut off their world from being able to see so many things. And when they get older, they have a certain mindset. And that's why I say we need to we need to be able to normalize the fact that, hey, there are parents out there who have two, there are kids out there who have two mommies, or kids out there who have two daddies. There are trans women out there trying to live their life. There are non-binary people who live their life. And I think that if more parents explain that to them, to their children, things would be so much better, and we would just be a better society. And ultimately, the main thing we need to do is love. I feel like if we had more love in the world, and if we had more love in the world and we listen to what people go through, I feel like a lot of the problems in today's society and world we would not have. Because I understand this, everybody doesn't know everything. I don't know everything and you don't know everything. But maybe if we come together and listen, maybe we can come to a common understanding. Or maybe you might say, I didn't see it like that. But you can't do that if you're not willing to listen or even try or educate yourself on things. Just so I just feel like all that goes back to love and loving yourself. My loves, I hope you've enjoyed the second episode of the Melody Toomer News Show. My handles, if you want to support the show, will be somewhere here. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Love yourself and know that you are absolutely beautiful. I love you, and ain't a thing you can do about it. Okay? I love you, my loves. You are so beautiful. Bye. Love my love so, so much. Beautiful. You're beautiful.